Ling Mumu, I'll end you.
Waking up being strangled wasn't the fresh start I expected. I'm reborn in a beast world as a total nightmare. My husband Mo Qing wants me dead. If I don't fix this, my second life will be shorter than my first.
Ling Mumu, I'll end you.
Before I could even settle into this new body, Mo Qing decided he'd had enough of my tyranny. He didn't want an apology, he wanted my life. His hands were around my neck before I could even blink. I had to act fast. I shoved the system's detox pill down his throat while he was trying to strangle me. He thinks I'm trying to poison him again, but honestly, I'm just trying to make sure I don't become a ghost before sunset. This is going to be a long day. If I fail to tame these beast husbands, my soul gets shattered. It's win their hearts, or cease to exist. I must play this game perfectly to survive. It's time to take control of my destiny. I found my fifth husband Li Lang freezing to death due to my past cruelty. He's my first mission.
Because of your punishment, Li Lang is outside in the freezing snow kneeling right now.
He's terrified of me. Seeing him suffer makes me realize what a monster I was. I must make amends. My rival Xiaoxiao appeared to stir the pot, using my treatment of Li Lang to take me down.
You actually used your gray wolf husband for drug tests. He's lost his ability to transform into his beast form and almost froze to death in the freezing snow.
She thinks she can use my past cruelty to strip me of my Saintess title. I told her to get lost, but I know she's not going to stop until she sees me ruined. This cat beast is going to be a major headache. I used my healing skill on Li Lang to prove I've changed, but he's still suspicious of my motives.
All right. The wound is healed.
He's convinced I'm only keeping him alive so I can torment him more. It's frustrating, but I can't blame him. In this world, kindness is a currency I haven't earned yet. I just hope he survives long enough to see the difference. Li Lang would rather face flogging than stay with me. I offered a 1-month deal to prove I'm not a monster. I'll heal his leg and release him in a month. This contract is the only way to keep him safe. The tribe is redoing the Saintess selection thanks to Xiaoxiao. If I lose, my husbands will tear me apart.
Tomorrow, we will redo the selection process for the holy female candidate.
The clock is officially ticking. I have to win this election not just for power, but for my very survival. Xiaoxiao wants my head on a platter, and she's already mobilized half the tribe against me. The system's beauty pill transformed me. The ugly Ling Mumu is gone, ready to shock the tribe. This GlowUp is a weapon. Let's see if Xiaoxiao can compete with a new me. Xiaoxiao is eyeing my husbands, convinced she's already won the Saintess title. She wants to trample me, but this jealous cat beast won't be the one to end me. Xiaoxiao claimed I'm unfit to be Saintess. Even my father, the chief, had to stay neutral.
Ling Mumu isn't fit at all to be the saint candidate.
It was me against the entire tribe, and the odds were looking pretty grim. Every mistake the old me made was being dragged into the light, and the crowd was eating it up. I had to find a way to flip the script before the vote. Then came the ultimate blow. Xiaoxiao accused me of murdering Li Lang. She told everyone I'd taken him away to finish him off in secret. The crowd was ready to stone me right then and there.
Did you already take him out?
My husbands were gone, and the system was silent. Xiaoxiao was gloating, convinced she'd won. Li Lang appeared, fully healed, just as the crowd screamed for my head. The reversal was sharp.
Look, it's Li Lang. He's alive.
Li Lang saved me, but the game has just begun. Is his return part of a darker bargain?
I want to end my partnership with Ling Mumu.
Li Lang wants to end our partnership and face exile rather than stay with me. My reputation is hard to heal. Exile is a death sentence, but he's ready to die to escape me. I must stop him to survive.
I agree, but I hope to be given a bit more time. 1 month. If after 1 month, Li Lang still insists, then I will end it myself.
I had to play it cool. Instead of begging, I offered him a deal that sounded like a mercy. I told the tribe I'd agree to the separation, but only after 1 month. It's a gamble, but I need those 30 days to prove I'm not the tyrant he remembers. If I can't change his mind by then, I'll release him myself. Li Lang agreed, and the priestess stood as our witness. I've bought myself some time, but the clock is officially ticking. 1 month to turn a man's hatred into loyalty, or I'm finished. Xiaoxiao looks like she's about to explode, but she's not done with me yet. Xiaoxiao wants a redo of the selection. Fine, I'll give her a miracle she can't explain away.
Regarding this matter, I've discussed it already. The priest will preside over selecting a new saint female candidate for the tribe. Ling Mumu, do you have any objection?
Let the trials begin. I'll show them the real power. Xiaoxiao mocked my lack of cubs. She's arrogant, but her sour grapes are getting on my nerves.
So what if her fertility is high rank? She still can't produce a single beast cub. What a waste of those 5 top-tier beast husbands.
I didn't let her get away with it. I fired back, asking if she was just jealous of my 5 gorgeous husbands. The look on her face was priceless. She's so focused on my failure that she doesn't realize I'm playing a completely different game now. I awakened a rare purple rank. The smug look on Xiaoxiao's face vanished instantly.
Chuya, no rank. Li Huawa, white rank. Next, Ling Mumu.
She still holds the blue rank, but the gap is closing. What the tribe doesn't know is how she got that power. The system told me she sacrificed her own husbands to boost her level. She's not a saintess. She's a predator using her own mates as fuel. I hinted at her secret. The panic in her eyes was real. I'm dragging her crimes into the light.
Xiaoxiao, as I recall, didn't you have two high-ranking beast husbands? Why haven't I seen them lately?
Mo Qing realizes I'm dangerous now. Cornered beasts always bite back. Mo Qing pinned me against a tree, ready to kill me to keep his secret. His intent was absolute.
When Xiaoxiao conspired with wanderers to ruin those beast husbands, were you there? Did you see anything else?
I tried to struggle, calling him a monster snake, but that only made him angrier. He thinks I'm just another bully, another person who hates him for his tribe's abandonment. Every time I think I'm making progress with him, his darkness spikes and I end up staring death in the face. I had to talk my way out of his grip before he snapped my neck.
Just like them, hating and bullying me. In that case, it's all over for you.
I managed to plant a seed of doubt, telling him I only had suspicions about Xiaoxiao and was still gathering evidence. He let go, but the threat is still there. He's a ticking time bomb, and I'm the one holding it. I need to lower his corruption before he decides he's had enough of my games. I announced my rare healing skill. The silence that followed was deafening.
What she means is that I, Ling Mumu, have awakened a healing skill.
The priestess confirmed my power. Xiaoxiao blue rank means nothing now. I heal the Li Shuo's wounds publicly, turning doubt into absolute awe.
I declare that the candidate for Eastern Tribe Saintess remains Ling Mumu. This was a fair competition. Does any beast present still have doubts?
Even Nanyue and Aokun were stunned. I could feel their affinity for me rising as they watched the impossible happen. For the first time, I wasn't just the chief's spoiled daughter. I was a beacon of hope for the tribe. Xiaoxiao's reign of terror is officially over. My father seized the moment, calling for the tribe to show their support. The cheers were overwhelming as hands went up all across the plaza. I stood there, feeling the weight of their belief for the first time. I promised them I would change, that the mean and lazy girl they knew was gone. This is my fresh start.
I declare that the candidate for Eastern Tribe Saintess remains Ling Mumu. This was a fair competition. Does any beast present still have doubts?
The priestess declared me the candidate for the Eastern Tribe Saintess. It was a fair win, and no one dared to doubt me now. I've secured my position, but more importantly, I've started to win over my husbands. The system rewards are rolling in, and I'm finally hitting the jackpot. I exposed Xiaoxiao's nature to my father, suspecting she sacrificed her mates for power.
It's just a hunch. I can't exactly tell him. The system told me, right? Her level increase is simply too suspicious. Plus, she's been pushing to restart the candidate selection.
Lai Shuo backed me up, noting that her high-level mates hadn't been seen in ages. My father put Xiaoxiao under house arrest and ordered an investigation. I've neutralized my biggest threat, and I've gained Li Shuo's trust in the process. Things are finally looking up in this wild world. The system rewarded my progress by upgrading my healing skill to level 2. Now, I can even heal broken limbs. The first thing I thought of was Li Lang. If I can fix his leg, I can finally win him over and prove that our deal wasn't just another one of my cruel games. My confidence is through the roof right now.
I can heal broken limbs? Doesn't that mean I can fix Li Lang's leg? Yes. I'm sure this will win him over.
Healing his disability is the perfect turning point. He'll never expect it. While Li Shuo was away investigating, I ran into Nanyue. I was starving, and he had meat, but he wasn't giving it away for free. He wanted me to use my healing skill on his dying flowers. It seemed like a strange trade, but I realized he cared about his plants more than anything else. He's a gardener at heart, even in this brutal world.
Those are the fruit trees I planted. Like the red fruit. You ate today.
He's growing a spice garden without knowing it. These are the key to his heart and a meal. I'll use his spices to make a feast he's never tasted. He's skeptical, but I have a plan.
You? I don't buy it.
I told myself not to get mad at his ignorance. Once he smells the roasted meat with real spices, he'll be drooling like a pup. I'm going to use my modern knowledge to conquer his stomach, and once I do that, his loyalty will follow. Cooking is just another form of survival here. The perfectly roasted meat drew a crowd. Watching them enjoy it, I felt I'd won another battle.
It does. But I wonder how it tastes.
My status is solid, but Mo Qing is a ticking bomb. My peaceful days are numbered.
This is my secret. Signature braised pork. I guarantee once you eat it, you'll never forget it.
My peaceful days might be numbered, but I'm going to spend them eating well. I decided to use my secret weapon to win over these beastmen, my signature braised pork. It's the ultimate comfort food, and in this wild world, a full stomach is the first step toward loyalty. I showed them plant knowledge is a survival skill that can transform their lives.
Some plants and flowers can be eaten raw. Others need processing. Like these spices. When cooked with meat, they release a unique aroma.
The aroma of my cooking is the best negotiation tool I have. Aokun is already hooked on the flavors, so I made him an offer he couldn't refuse. If he wants more of this feast, he has to take me with him on the next hunt.
Unless, when you go hunting tomorrow, you take me with you.
I went to find Li Lang, but his house was empty. Reality hit me hard.
Looking for Li Lang? He's been missing for days.
I had to find Aokun to help search from the air, but instead, I ran into Mo Qing. The air turned cold the moment he saw me talking to Nan Yue. He might act like he doesn't care, but his eyes tell a different story.
That fox seems quite close to Ling Mumu lately.
While searching for Li Lang, I didn't miss the chance to recruit Nan Yu for a bigger mission. With his green thumb and my modern ideas, we're going to build a trading empire. He was hesitant at first, but I showed him a future where the tribe never goes hungry again.
If we can be the first to create a trading market in this world, seizing the first mover advantage, we'll make a huge profit. Ha ha ha.
But not everyone is happy about my new influence. Su Xiaoxiao's sister, Su Yueyue, has been tailing me like a shadow, looking for any excuse to drag me down. She saw me picking wild chili peppers and immediately tried to twist it into something sinister.
Ling Mumu, why are you picking spicy fruit? Who are you planning to hurt now?
I tried to explain the beauty of chili peppers, but Su Yueyue was determined to paint me as a poisoner in front of the tribe. She's desperate to turn everyone against me before I can prove my worth.
Listen up, everyone. If anyone in the tribe has an issue after going back, it's all because of Ling Mumu.
Su Xiaoxiao was plotting a deadly comeback. She'll burn the tribe to hide her secrets.
No way. I have to find a way out of this grounding. Ling Mumu isn't worthy of being the holy female.
Aokun's corruption spiked after eating poisoned meat. He lashed out at me instantly.
Hurt, Ling Mumu. You actually poisoned me.
I had to use my healing skills to save myself from his grip first. Once I cleared the misunderstanding, I made him a bowl of chili fried meat to show him the difference between poison and flavor. The ego boy went from wanting to kill me to begging for seconds.
Wow, it's so hot. The more I eat, the more I want it.
I turned to Mo Qing. His jealousy was written all over his face.
Mo Qing, are you jealous? Mo Qing suddenly brought up Nan Yue. Could it be because I focused on winning over Nan Yue and Aokun lately and ignored him? Is he upset?
A system alarm cut our game short. Li Lang is in danger in the South Forest.
Master! Master! I detect that Li Lang is in danger. Currently, their life signs are dropping fast. Please go to the South Forest immediately to provide rescue.
I might be walking into a trap. Will I save him in time?
That fool Ling Mumu. I told her already that South Forest is full of danger, yet she still ran off alone. You guys follow me to South Forest.
The South Forest is a forbidden zone for a reason, but with Li Lang's life signs dropping, I had no choice but to dive into the shadows. I didn't realize my disappearance would send Mo Qing into a cold, desperate panic.
Those stray orcs think it was Li Lang who drugged them. Fate is on my side. Now I can get rid of Ling Mumu too. Ling Mumu, something's wrong. I just saw Li Lang over there. The stray orcs are almost beating him to death.
Su Xiaoxiao was framing Li Lang to ensure none of us left the forest alive. She pretended to be a terrified witness. I ignored the red flags to save Li Lang.
Ling Mumu, something's wrong. I just saw Li Lang over there. The stray orcs are almost beating him to death.
I followed her finger, heart pounding. If this was a trap, I was walking right into the center of it. Mo Qing's instincts cut through her lies. He knew she was a snake.
Su Xiaoxiao, why would you come to this forest? And how did you get those injuries?
I found Li Lang cornered. As a survivor, I'll be the one with the weapon.
Li Lang, don't worry, I'll save you no matter what.
Mo Qing arrived, but Su Xiaoxiao powder turned my protector into a monster.
What smell? Mo Qing, what's wrong? Why are your eyes turning red? It seems Mo Qing is being affected by something because of me.
I had to run. If I stayed, his loss of control would tear me apart before he even realized who I was. After washing off the cursed powder, I rushed back to Li Lang's side. He was fading fast, his breath shallow and cold. I gripped his hand, refusing to let the forest claim him.
Li Lang, wake up, wake up. I'm here to save you. Don't fall asleep.
My own healing power was drained, leaving me desperate. I called out to the system, and the price it demanded was a life-altering contract. 5 husbands and a child, or Li Lang dies today.
What? Li Lang's life is more important. It's just mating with a husband. I'll do it!
The potion healed him instantly. I claimed it was a new skill I'd awakened.
Because you are my beast husband. I couldn't just stand by and watch you suffer in pain.
But the nightmare wasn't over. Li Shuo was poisoned by Mo Qing's snake fangs during their crazed brawl. Without a second thought, I knelt down and began sucking the venom from his wound.
If you suck it out, you'll be poisoned too.
He looked at me with shock. The system rewarded me with a slimming pill for an instant change.
A slimming pill? Last time, the beauty pill hardly changed my figure. I won't be able to lose this weight anytime soon.
I watched the weight vanish, replaced by grace. I feel like a new person.
Time for a bath.
I'll try out that reward. The premium beast skin skirt.
Li Shuo wasn't fooled by my new beauty. He searched for the truth.
You're not the old Ling Mumu, are you?
Will my life end if he knows the truth?
You're not even from this world.
Li Shuo's question feels like a death sentence. If he realizes I'm an imposter from another world, my new life is over before it even starts. I try to stay calm, but his gaze is cutting right through me. My heart is racing. I can't let him see the fear in my eyes. I have to find a way to spin this, or I'm dead.
If you can truly be honest with me, I'm willing to give you my everything.
Despite the terror of being exposed, Li Shuo doesn't pull away. Instead, he looks at me with such tenderness it almost hurts. He's willing to give me everything if I'm just honest with him. He thinks I'm the saint female, bringing hope to this entire beast world. I'll take that role, not for the title, but to keep these people safe. He's my anchor. I decided to ask him the unthinkable.
Then are you willing to mate with me?
I proposed. His look gives me hope. A system alarm blared. Mo Qing is in serious trouble.
Warning! Detected that Mo Qing is in danger.
I have to find him. If I stay here with Li Shuo, I might lose the golden window to save Mo Qing forever. Mo Qing lunged at me in a rage, his hand tightening around my neck.
I'm going to end you, and then consume you entirely.
He's going wild from the powder Xiaoxiao used. I have to stay calm and use the herbs I prepared, or I'm going to be his next meal. I ignore his threats and start applying the ointment. It's painful, and he's struggling against me with everything he has.
No, I can't take it anymore. Ling Mumu, if you can't cure me, then just leave. I don't need you.
I won't leave him. I must cure his shedding itch. The treatment worked, but I'm beyond exhausted. Then I see the bite mark on my arm. Mo Qing bit me in his delirium. Lai Shuo arrives and is ready to kill him, but I can't let the venom spread. I lean down and start sucking the poison from the wound myself.
Saving her, obviously. What else?
It's a desperate move, but my healing skills should keep me safe while I protect my life from the snake venom. Mo Qing shed his skin and reached the red tier. He looks stronger.
This successful molting is all thanks to Ling Mumu.
He finally acknowledges me. My hard work is paying off, and his corruption level is finally dropping. Xiaoxiao tried to lie her way out, but Mo Qing revealed the truth.
Says I have no proof.
Finally, her web of deceit is falling apart right in front of the whole tribe. A panicked guard rushed in. Justice was too easy.
Before her execution, Xiaoxiao knocked out the guards and fled.
She'll be back for revenge, more dangerous than ever. With Xiaoxiao on the run, the tribe is on high alert. But then another orc comes out of nowhere to confess his love to me. Before I can even react, Lai Shuo steps in, physically blocking him and declaring his dominance.
As her first husband, I'm not considering another mate for her right now.
He's so protective. I can't tell if he's just being a primary mate, or if he's actually jealous of the other males. I need to know where I stand with him. I don't want just a primary mate for convenience. I want a real bond that lasts forever.
I want us to bond for life.
I tell him he's the first one I want to be with forever. The look of surprise and devotion in his eyes tells me everything I need to know. Li Shuo mentioned a carving ceremony, a permanent mark of our love.
They must go to the priest for carving, to prove their mutual love and sincerity. So, where do you plan to carve me?
I point to my heart. This is where he belongs now, and where he'll stay as long as I'm in this world. Just as we're celebrating our bond, the priest arrives with news that changes everything. There's a gathering in the central beast city to find the true holy female.
The ultimate holy female? How will she be chosen?
Will our bond survive the coming storm?
Is this your power? It's so warm.
The trials of Central Beast City are looming over us like a dark cloud, and the priestess made it clear I need the protection of strong, loyal husbands to survive. Li Shuo is my first choice, my anchor in this wild world. As the branding ceremony begins, I feel a surge of power that isn't my own, a physical warmth that binds our souls together forever. It's a connection I never thought possible. We are officially a bonded pair now, and for the first time since I crossed into this world, I don't feel like an outsider. I feel like I finally belong. Mo Qing is finally ready to confront why I saved him.
Why did you save me that day?
He's suspicious because the old Ling Mumu would have enjoyed his suffering. He doesn't realize that the woman standing in front of him now has a completely different heart, and I'm not about to let his secret destroy him. I don't see a monster in Mo Qing. I want him as my mate.
I will mate with you. I'll come for you in 3 days.
3 days, that's his promise. This cold snake is finally starting to melt, and I'm the one holding the flame that's bringing him back to life. I used my modern knowledge to treat Li Lang's mangled leg.
Lang, I've reset the bone for you, but for a full recovery, you'll need more treatment.
The surgery is grueling, and every nerve in my body is screaming with exhaustion, but seeing the flicker of hope in his eyes makes every drop of sweat worth it. He's finally choosing to trust me. Li Lang's attitude shifted to pure devotion. He said the words I've been waiting for.
Mumu, I've seen how you've changed. If you're willing, I want to be your mate and your true beast husband.
How could I possibly say no to those ears and that sincere face? I officially have another husband on the roster, and the system is practically singing as his favorability hits the roof. My status was rising, and I could finally breathe, but peace is fragile. My moment of celebration is cut short when Ao Kun and Li Shuo burst in, their faces pale with panic. My heart drops into my stomach before they even speak. Something has happened to my father, the chief.
The chief had to return in frustration. After he got back, he suddenly couldn't breathe and fell unconscious.
He went to the Western tribe to demand justice against Xiaoxiao, and he came back like this. This isn't a normal illness. This is a targeted strike against our tribe's leadership. The priestess confirms my worst fears. It's not poison, but a hypnotic curse from the Western tribe that traps the victim in their deepest fears. If we don't find a way to break it, he'll never wake up. My choice is made before the others can even protest.
I'm going to Western Tribe to find that priestess and figure out the cure.
Nothing stops me when my family is on the line. We'll use Nanyue's roses as a cover to enter the Western tribe safely.
Nanyue, I'll use your roses to sneak in as a merchant.
Disguised and determined, our small team sets off. We're heading straight into the snake's den, and I know Xiaoxiao is somewhere in there, waiting for a chance to finish what she started. Xiaoxiao playing the victim again, and Mobai is falling for it.
You nasty female. Don't you see Mobai has been pursuing you? You dare come to the mating ceremony.
Mo Hong is calling her out, but Su Xiaoxiao is a professional liar. She's even claiming my father framed her to protect me. I have to keep my hands steady and my head down, or this whole mission ends before it begins. The tribe went wild for our roses. Even Mobai paid a fortune for them.
Will this crystal get me all your remaining roses?
He's throwing away valuable resources for flowers, while his own brother is back home fighting for his life. The irony is sickening, but it's the perfect cover for us to start searching for the priestess. Mo Hong called for our arrest, and then a poisonous voice shattered our disguise.
Ling Mumu? She is a holy female candidate from Eastern Tribe. Mobai, she's that wicked female who framed me. Don't let her escape.
Su Xiaoxiao outed me. As guards close in, I wonder if our journey ends here.
Su Xiaoxiao! Stop this madness. Release Ling Mumu. I can forget the past.
Su Xiaoxiao's voice cut through the air like a poisoned blade, and suddenly, I was the target of every god in the Western tribe. She's desperate to see me dead, even if it means dragging everyone else into her madness. I could feel the gods closing in, but I wasn't going to let her see me flinch. She thinks she's won because she has Mobai's protection, but she's forgotten one thing: my husbands don't take threats lightly.
Su Xiaoxiao, you think because you fled to the Western tribe that I can't touch you?
Just as the tension reached its breaking point, a cold, suffocating aura swept over the square. Mo Qing had arrived, his eyes burning with a rage that made even the Western tribe warriors step back in fear. He didn't care about their laws, he only cared about me. Su Xiaoxiao's arrogance crumbled into a pathetic screech. She thought she could hide behind a different tribe, but she realized too late that nowhere is safe when Mo Qing is on the hunt. Mo Qing faced his brother, showing them he's no longer a victim.
Fine. I'll let them leave.
Mo Jiang saw the look in Mo Qing's eyes and blinked. The priestess Yulan blocked us, her eyes glowing with sinister light.
Ling Mumu is my mate. If anything happens to her, I will do what I did before, and leave all of Western Tribe in absolute chaos.
Mo Qing's threat was a promise of total annihilation. He's done it before, and he'll do it again if they lay a finger on me. Yulin's illusions failed. My soul is anchored by something far more powerful.
How are you unharmed?
The system blocked her effortlessly. Her shock was satisfying. I felt a shift in my body. The system gave me a life-altering revelation.
Master, I've detected that you are pregnant with Li Shuo's baby. Congratulations on the mission. The system rewards you with a painless pill and a postpartum recovery pill.
I'm pregnant. In this wild, dangerous world, I'm bringing a new life into the fold. I need to find Li Shuo and tell him he's going to be a father. I saw Mo Qing's childhood in a dream. He endured cruelty for being legendary.
If you want him to live, we must break his horns, pull his whiskers, and make him no different than the hidden snakes.
They mutilated him to hide his true nature. No wonder he carries so much hatred in his heart. The dream turned into a nightmare as I watched Mo Jiang commit the ultimate sin. He didn't just want to control Mo Qing, he wanted to destroy his soul by taking away the only person who ever loved him.
Mo Qing has lost his mind. He didn't just attack the tribe, he even ended his own mother's life. You will be the villain of the Western tribe, scorned forever.
Mo Jiang murdered Mo Qing's mother and pinned it on him. It's a level of evil I can barely comprehend. I have to reach Mo Qing before he loses himself to this lie. I pushed through the darkness of the dream to find him, standing over the wreckage of his spirit. I held him, letting him know he wasn't alone, and reminded him of the promise that kept us both going.
Trust me, I will get you out of here. Mo Qing, stay strong. Don't forget what you promised me.
3 days. That's all I ask for. I won't let Mo Jiang win, and I won't let Mo Qing become the monster they want him to be. Waking up at home made everything worth it. The danger felt miles away.
Mumu, I was so worried about you. Since we returned to the tribe, you haven't woken up. You've been out for 3 days.
His joy was infectious. Amidst all the tribal wars and system missions, we finally had something purely beautiful to hold on to. Peace was short. Aoku arrived, pale with a new kind of fear.
Take Ling Mumu away, hurry. Li Shuo suddenly went crazy.
Li Shuo has lost control. The power awakening inside him is too much for his body to handle, and he's tearing everything apart. I didn't listen to Alkun's warnings. I ran straight into the fire, calling out to the man I knew was still in there. I had to be his anchor, or the flames would consume us both.
It's me, Mumu. Look at me.
My voice reached him just in time. He finally awakened his true potential. Lai Shuo's awakening left Alkun in a state of shock and physical pain. His pride as an eagle was wounded along with his wings. Seeing his charred feathers, I knew his spirit was hurting even more than his body.
Is always a risky thing. No one expected this to happen. All of my feathers have been burnt away. I'm afraid it will take a long time to recover. Don't worry about me. I'll take my leave first.
He's trying to hide his weakness, but I can see the frustration in his eyes. He feels left behind while the others grow stronger. Princess Huyao tried to reclaim Nanyue, but he didn't give her an inch.
Princess Huyao. Don't forget, I am now Ling Mumu's beast husband.
His loyalty is unwavering. He made it clear that his place is by my side, no matter who comes calling from his past. I couldn't let Aokin suffer in silence. I used a power booster potion from the system, hoping it would trigger his own awakening. The process was brutal, and watching him scream in agony made me doubt my choice for a second.
This is amazing. Now I feel bursting with power.
He did it. He pushed through the pain and emerged stronger than ever. The eagle has found his wind again. Mo Jiang is leading an army to our gates, and Mo Qing has vanished.
This is bad. Something's wrong. The snake men of the Western tribe are leading the outcasts to attack our tribe.
Mo Qing is gone, and a war is at our doorstep. Did he really lose his mind, or is he playing a much more dangerous game? If I can't find him, our tribe and our future will go up in flames. Is this the end of everything we've built?
Mo Qing's corruption value has surged to 99. The darkness is about to take over!
Mo Qing is gone, and the war I feared is finally at our doorstep. Lai Shuo warns me that Mo Jiang is using Mo Qing as an excuse to wipe us out, but the real nightmare is inside the system. My heart drops as the alert flashes red. How can this be? If he loses himself to the darkness now, everything we've built will burn. I have to stay strong, even as my husbands rush to the front lines, leaving me behind in a tribe that feels suddenly very small and very vulnerable.
I have suspected that you today are likely not the old Ling Mumu anymore. I was unconsciously drawn to you and realized that I've fallen in love with you.
Nanyue confessed he was once Huyao's god. He looks at me with intensity. He sees the real me and asks for a future. Then a scream slices the air. Huyao came to reclaim Nanyue with a twisted hunger.
No.
Nanyue is my mate now. I won't hand him over. A searing pain made me collapse. The stress triggered early labor.
This is bad, Master. Due to the medicine's effect, you might go into labor early.
I'm helpless, trapped between a vengeful princess and a body that's giving out. I scream for Li Lang, for anyone, but the world is blurring into a haze of pain and shadows. Mo Qing is back. He holds me through the agony of labor in this nightmare.
Mumu, hold on!
I cling to his hand, the only solid thing in a world of screams. I can feel the life leaving me and entering the world. A desperate, bloody miracle in the middle of a war zone. I have 4 children. Mo Qing's eyes soften as he looks at our cubs.
Congrats on the successful delivery. 2 female white tigers, orange ability rank. 2 white rabbits, male, yellow ability rank. Female, blue ability rank. Reward, 5 energy pills, 2 ability potions, and 1 skill potion.
We did it. We survived. But the piece is shattered before I can even hold them. Mo Jiang hasn't just arrived at the gates. He's already inside, and he's looking for blood. Mo Jiang used me as a shield to break Mo Qing. I screamed for him to forget me.
Mo Qing, don't worry about me. Mo Jiang will end you. Go now.
I won't let my life be the reason he falls back into his father's trap. But Mo Jiang just laughs, a cold, hollow sound that promises nothing but death for both of us. Mo Qing's power erupted. This is a dragon reclaiming his throne.
Mo Jiang, I once respected you as a father, but you've repeatedly tortured me and tried to end my life. I'm not afraid of you anymore.
The battle that follows is a blur of violence. I watch as Mo Qing fights with a desperation I've never seen, every strike fueled by years of suppressed pain. He's not just fighting for me, he's fighting for every version of himself that Mo Jiang tried to kill. Huyao lured Nanyue away and mocked my husbands with lies of my death.
I forgot to tell you. Mo Jiang should be with Ling Mumu by now. Ling Mumu? I'm afraid by now. He's already been ruined.
She's arrogant, thinking she's won because she has one of my mates under her spell. But she underestimates the bond we share. Ao Kun and Li Shuo aren't going to stop until they find the truth, and until they find me. Lai Shuo found us alive. We found a sliver of peace, but the weight of loss hits me.
Yes, Lai Shuo, you're a father now.
We saved the tribe and our children, but Nanyue is still in Huyao's clutches, his mind not his own. And as the system pulses with a new, ominous notification about the southern tribe's movements, I realize this wasn't the end of the war. It was just the opening act. What does Huyao really have planned for Nanyue, and can I reach him before he's lost to her forever?